With Hideaway Homestead here, coming to you today with a video on how to make a quick garden. Now, I've done in the past some experiments around fodder trees and other things like that, just experimenting with lazy ways of doing gardening. Had some successes and some failures, but this here is more of a proven method that you're going to see a lot of permaculture people do. I actually, for the first time I think I ever saw this, I saw Jeff Lawton do it. And what it is we're going to basically be mulching with cardboard and making an instant garden bed. So what I would do if I were going to go and buy, if you were like a first-time gardener and you're going to go and buy your little transplants at the store, or if you do them yourself, the thing that I would do is I'd take cardboard and lay it down. This happens to be a 4x8 sheet of cardboard. I get it from my work where we get in piles or stacks of plywood. And what I would do is I would come in here and I would make cuts and then use either a spade or a little tulip bulb planter, and I'd make holes and then plant my plants and then mulch the top of it. We're going to be doing something just a little bit different. We're going to be seeding indirectly onto this. Now, something to know about cardboard when you're doing this is it's going to kill everything that's underneath it, but it's also going to keep water out. You can get the cardboard wet and it'll get soggy, but at the same time it will kind of just, a lot of this stuff sheds moisture off and won't allow the moisture to penetrate into the ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, you can take anything that's sharp. I'm going to use this pitchfork because it's really easy, it makes a lot of holes, but you're going to come through and you want to poke holes in this cardboard. So I'm going to come through here and just poke holes ever so often because we want that water to filtrate down into the rest of the bed. So you ain't got to be real religious with exactly how far apart you put them or anything. You just want to make some good holes for water to get down in there. And I'm going to come back this way and make my holes going all the way around. I'm doing all this in real time just so you can see how quick it is. If you have something smaller, it might take a little bit longer, if you're poking individual holes. But then again, you don't want to shred the cardboard too much because it'll end up. And just do something down the middle here. Alright, so that should have enough there. Maybe put a few more right here. Should have enough to allow the water to filtrate through really quick. Now what you would do if you were doing this and you had to buy everything is you would either get like a mulch or a compost or even a pot and soil and pour over the top of this. Especially if you're going to do seeds, you'd have to buy a pot and soil. But luckily we have 40,000 rabbits, and so we've got all this rabbit poop that we're going to throw on top of it. If we can get the cat off here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here to the middle and I'm just going to dump it all. Watch out, kitty. And now we'll come through with the rake, and considering that we've already got holes in it, we'll take the rake. We got a little bit of pond scum and stuff on here. And we're going to rake this out, try to get it even as we can. And considering the size of this bed, we'll probably just pause the video real quick and I'll go get another load of rabbit manure. Alright, so I just went and got another, I got another half load of the rabbit manure there. And I'm going to dump it a little bit more to this side. And so we've done all this in real time. I haven't fast forwarded anything. Of course, there is the whole gathering the materials to do this. So you got to consider that when you're thinking about the time investment that you're going to make. But you can go as thick or as thin of a layer as you want with this. I'm just gonna make sure I got the cardboard decently covered. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sow with most of our seeds. They're all things that need to be sown extremely shallow. Gene, you wanna help with the video? Come on in here. No? Okay, so you want to stay with Mom. So June might be a little disruptive during the video, but anyway, we're gonna sow all this stuff, all the stuff that's gonna be like real finely sown in, you know, shallow. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in the seed and then lightly sprinkle more dirt over them and then water it all in. But that's pretty much it. I mean, that is a pretty quick garden spot. That's a whole lot quicker than having to build a raised bed or to get out a tiller. And this is really just for like, you know, you need something quick. So if you can do something better, do something better. But hey, hopefully this is helpful to somebody that wants to get in a fall garden late like we're doing, kind of rushing it. So if you like this video or if it was helpful, leave a like. If you've got any questions or anything to add, leave it down in the comment section. I drop a video like this mostly every day, so subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate all y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next one.